عليك. Menu.
They're accusing it away.
They're accusing us. Seriously. It's 10-5. Oh my god.
What?
10-5. Happened in the 7th round.
Yeah, the 7th round, yeah, that's right.
This one we rushed ramp. You guys just threw them on.
I named it.
Well, why are you
I didn't even
try?
I didn't even forget it.
But we talked about it. We said throw a clock over and then off the wall. No one's
Did they have guns that round?
Yeah, that was the one when they half-bought because they were broke.
We lost that round.
He
owned us that round. How the hell did they get flashback? We lost that round. How did they get flashback? They owned the shit out of us that round.
I'm so confused.
It was the 7th round, okay? It was late in the round. You guys all went outside. You
guys delayed, went back in and threw flash.
All of you threw nades. It wasn't all three flashes.
Oh yeah.
So all
okay, do you remember that?
So we moved all the rounds after that?
You forfeit all remaining
That's
rounds.
bullshit. Why do you do that?
Okay, we're going to 5 times.
eyeball is just before the second round T side versus NOA. NOA used that illegal flash, so it's 10 to 5 to the eyeballers.
Get in your head.
Flip the raps, flip the trap.
I kick a rap that'll fuck on your back. Some of the track and some of the impact. Know this. Nitro narcotic. Nitro narcotic. I kick a rap that'll fuck on your back. Some of the track and some of the impact. Know this. Nitro narcotic. 1, 2, 3. Overdosing, what do you notice? Friends at arm's length and my enemies closest. Stay focused, opponents roasted. Nitro narcosis. Overdosing, what do you notice? Friends at arm's length and my enemies closest. Stay focused, opponents roasted. Nitro narcosis.
Yo, top of the crown, raise the Calling all freaks. Calling all freaks now. Yo, calling all. Calling all freaks now. That's right.
Hey, our Counter-Strike Finals match is live.
Well, your CD collection looks shiny and costly. How much did you pay for your bad Moto Guzzi? And how much did you spend on your black leather jacket? Is it you or your parents in this income tax bracket? Now tickets to concerts and drinking at clubs, sometimes for music that you haven't even heard of. And how much did you pay for your rock and roll t-shirt that proves you were there that you heard of them first now? How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? Oh, tell me. Oh, yeah, alright. Alright. Oh, yeah, alright. Oh. How much did you pay for the chunk of his guitar, the one he ruthlessly smashed at the end of the show? And how much will he pay for a brand new guitar, one which he'll ruthlessly smash at the end of another show? And